Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Verducci, back here with another episode of How to Super Mario, this time on a brand new world. In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys how to make this here Koopa house. If you guys do enjoy the new format of the world and the way it looks, make sure to smash that like button and drop a like on the video. I will catch you guys in the building process. Okay, now guys, I'm going to show you the building process as to build the Koopa houses. Okay, so you're going to need 2 blocks, your jungle wood and your oak planks. So what you're going to do with your jungle wood, don't use the jungle wood planks, just straight up jungle wood. Do 3, then do 2 right next to it, bring it back 1, do just 1 block, and then bring it back 2. Copy that same thing on the other side, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, and then what you're gonna want to do here is a little bit longer. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that, and then do it again on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then do 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So basically, you'll get this little oval. It's not as big, so they're pretty small. Unlike the toad houses that I did last episode, these are larger though. So you're gonna want to bring the walls up now. We're gonna start with the main walls. You're gonna bring each up 2 all around. So if you go around, just use oak planks, like I said before. You don't have to use any different blocks yet for the walls. So just build all around your build, or little oval here with oak planks. Alright, so now we have that done. Now begins the rim of the shell. Well, first actually, let me get you guys the doorway here. Since this is a Koopa houses, I'm not just showing you guys how to build Koopa shells, because like, what's the purpose of that? You don't want some giant Koopa shells sitting around in your world with no purpose. And then since this is a green classic Koopa house, we'll just do a green jungle door. Okay, so now you're gonna need birchwood slabs. So right over the door frame here, and this is going to be the sort of rim of the Koopa shell. We're going to do 1, we're going to do 3 all across the top, and then you have to see the slab here. It's right under that, and then you bring it up 1, and then you bring it down again, but then you keep it straight. Then you have to bring it down again, bring this up, so it like matches with the bottom slab right here, and bring this down, up, and then down. You're gonna have to get rid of these oak blocks, but these are just some excess blocks that we'll get rid of in the meantime afterwards. Okay, so then you're gonna want to follow the same pattern. 1, 2, and then you go up 1, so it looks like you have full blocks 2 times, and then bring it up 1 again, so it's 2 slabs on top of each other. And then you're gonna want to bring it up to where it's full blocks, that like these ones that sit on top of the door rim. There's just no door rim here to act that way. Okay, so then you bring it down 2 again, and then bring it down 1, 2, 2 full block, and then bring it down again. More slabs over, so it's just the same thing as the other side. This build just requires a lot of like the same designs on each side, just obviously like the toad houses at the last episode, since they were just circles, and this one is just like a big oval that requires like the same pattern all around. Okay guys, now that you have this base of the Koopa shell house done, we're going to want to move on to part 2. Alright everybody, now we are moving on to part 2. So part 2 pretty much is just the shell itself. So what you're going to want to do is grab your green block, or your block of your choice, layer it 3 behind these 3 blocks here, and then another 3 on top. Add a little 1 middle block at the top. Then you're going to want to create like a sort of stair shape right next to it, like that, and then do the same thing facing in the other direction that way. And now you're going to want to have to bring 2 blocks behind at the bottom of it, then in the middle right here, bring 2 blocks behind again, then do the same design on the other side. All the designs on the Koopa shell are pretty much equal to the other side. So now what you're going to want to do is bring these 2 wood blocks that were just there, break them, fill them in with green or your color of choice, and do that same thing here and also here. We can worry about doing that on that side when we get to it. And then you're going to want to copy the same design that we did on the front in the back as well, so you have something connected to the back. So like I said, the little stair looking design, and then the 2 blocks sticking out behind it, like I mentioned lastly. Then layer the 3 green blocks, another 3, and a little point at the top, and then bring it around here. This is as far as we're gonna go with this. Boom, boom, and then bring the 2 back, which I'm sure you guys are used to now, since that's the whole thing pretty much. It's just a lot of the same design. So what you're gonna want to do here is bring this back, and then bring it up 1, back again, and then get 2 blocks sticking out from each side like that, and then build 3 on top. So you have this sort of shape. And then with this part here, you're going to want to add a 1 block just right there, which is in between these two. Also do it here, here, and here. Oops, here. And then you're going to be able to fill in the top here. So you're going to want to bring this back and up. So these 2 little areas that weren't filled are filled now. So you have that, and then add another block right there. So you have this sort of shape. And there's gonna be gaps once I'm done with all like the green color, because there's the holes with the like little lines. You know how the Koopa shells have like the black lines in them? I forgot to tell you guys, you're gonna actually want to bring it back 2 blocks instead of the 1, because it's a 2 block layer right here. Because then there's carpet that goes over it, and it's just a complicated thing, but we'll get to it when we have to. Alright, so now that we did that, this side's pretty much good, I believe. Yes, this side's good. So then we're going to want to do the same thing on this side. Okay, so the same exact thing. 1, 2, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2 again. So then you're going to want to get the 1 block, bring another block back, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, and layer the 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 block. Oh, no, 1 block there and 1 block there. So they are connected. And then you're going to have to bring this up, connect them by 3, bring them out and out 1 more, and then bring these 2 back and back. Boom. So you'll have this sort of shape, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Okay, guys, now that you have your base shape like this, you're going to want to do this. I actually messed up on one part, so I don't throw you guys off. Make sure you stay till this part, because I don't want you guys getting confused and having it being wrong. You just have to chop this down. Since, see, it was like this. You're going to want to chop it down 1, so it's just 3 and then 2 on each side. And now you're going to want to bring this part into your attention. So bring this, do 1, 1, 1, and then 2 back, and then go over to the back as well. So 1, 2, 3 layer, and then 2 layers of 3. So then you have all of this, and that is pretty much all for the shell itself, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Okay, and now guys, we're gonna move on to part 3. Now we're here with part 3. Part 3, I said was going to be a part of part 2, but it's a little bit too complicated to have it by itself. So I'm just going to separate it into this. So part 3 is going to be the black lines that are in the Koopa shells. If you know what I mean, like the Koopa shells aren't just flat green, they have like little divots in them. So we like to represent that using black wool. Okay, so we're going to get down to that right now. So what you want to do here is you're going to want to bring these 2 spaces here, fill them with black wool, get lime carpet, or the color of your choice that you're using to build your actual shell, and layer it on top of it, then grab string, boom, boom, do that. So you'll have that, like 3 line, and then you're going to want to do this, bring this 1, 2, back, so it just continues the pattern there, and then you're going to want to add another 2 right here above it, put lime carpet, and then another 2 pieces of string, and more lime carpet, and then follow that same thing over here. Lime carpet, string, lime carpet, and then you're going to want to, for this one, since it's a little long here, what I did was I covered that up with the green carpet to make it look a little less bulky. So now we're going to want to bring this down here, like this, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And then right here, you're going to want to do there, I believe. And then, yes, that's exactly what you want to do. All right, then you're going to want to fill this one with lime terracotta, do that, and then boom, boom, make that covered up by the lime wall, and then you bring that down again, like here, like this, bring it down, and then you have like a system going. So you have 1, and then 2, so you have that, and then you're going to want to cover these 2 open spots with the lime terracotta. Do 3, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. So it's covered over, so you don't have any black showing out from the top, because from the top view of a KOOPA shell, you probably wouldn't be able to see stuff like that. And we want it to look like it's a part of inside of this shell, so the closest carpet thing we have to that is the lime. Now, we're going to follow that same pattern over here. Well, here, let me do this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have the black here. So we're going 1, 2, boom, up, string, string right there, and then up, string, lime, lime, lime. Perfect. Okay, so that's done. And now you're going to want to do the same thing over here. So grab that, and then do the 1, the 2, and the 3. We're going to do this in reverse this time. Both ways are fine. You can start from the bottom there or from the top. So then, since we have this here already, we're going to put our lime terracotta, put our black wool, our lime carpet, and then layer it on top. So it's like acting as it's a part of the shells, because look, it's sort of like fills in that space and looks like it's just a little indent. And now you're going to want to do the same thing here. Just put lime terracotta, do your lime carpet, layer it on top, and then the little turn there, how it is right there. And that's the side of your KOOPA shell. So now, guys, we're going to move on to the other side, which is the exact same thing, but I just want to give you guys the full experience, because you never know. Maybe you messed up on that side, and you look back on this side, and you're like, oh, I messed up over there. Let me go fix that, because I know I've sure done that in my time. So we're going to start from the bottom on both sides this time, because that's my preferred way to build it. I just showed you guys from the top last time, because obviously I want to give you guys a full experience. Then layer lime to there, so it covers that, and then the curve, and then do the same thing, lime terracotta, then boom, 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 and boom. So they should look the exact same as over there. So now you're gonna want to grab your black wool again. Here, let me get out of here so I don't get stuck in there, because that wouldn't be too good, would it? So then you do that, layer it on top again, and then get the black wool here and here. Wait, did I do that right over there? I did. Okay, cool. Couldn't remember doing that. Weird. So then get lime, boom, 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 layered on top, and then add it there so the black does not show. See, like so far right now, you do not see any black showing from the top of this KOOPA shell. Alrighty. So now you're gonna want to add your 2 black wool blocks here, obviously, and then get the lime carpet, layer it again and again. And guys, you are almost done. That is part 3. That is all the black lines. So included in part 3 is going to be the windows on the side, and they're just little side touches that I did. So you break these right there, so you have a little bit more open space. Get lime or the color of your choice that you are currently using. Boom. Then do this, boom. And the interior is up to you guys, because I don't really specialize on interiors of these houses, obviously, because I'm just showing you guys how to build the outside, and there's really no set interior design for these, because heck, they're KOOPA shells. You can make them whatever you want to. And also, a little thing I also do sometimes, but just lime stained glass right there, so you have like a little back window. Well, guys, that is the KOOPA shell. Alright guys, now that we have finished our KOOPA shell, now is the time of the video where I go into that blue toad house. I'm looking the complete wrong way, I'm sorry guys. That blue toad house over there, and give you guys what I believe the rank of this build is. This is a new thing I'm going to be doing with this series, along with this whole new format that you guys are seeing. So yeah, let's head back there now, and I'll give you guys what I believe the rank of this KOOPA house is. So green means easy build, anybody can do it. Medium means, okay, it's sort of difficult, you just gotta pay attention. And red, it means like expert level, hard, like it's not easy. Alright, and what I'm gonna rank the KOOPA shell house is, here, this is how we'll do it. We'll grab this shell thing and an item frame, and what I'm gonna rank this Koopa Shell house is a medium. This build isn't the most difficult thing, but it requires a lot of attention, and you have to pay attention to very minor details, or it could end up wrong. And you don't want it to end up wrong, because you want your world to look stunning. Obviously, because who wants a bad looking world? So yeah, that is why I choose to make the Koopa Shell house a medium difficulty. Alright guys, and that is it for this episode of How to Super Mario. If you guys really do enjoy the new format and the new rank, make sure to drop a like and comment down below how much you do like it. I'd like to appreciate all you guys for all the amazing support on the last video, and try for really inspiring me to keep this series going. Because when I woke up in the morning with this idea that one day, I really thought it would work, and things are going really good for it right now. So if you guys do enjoy this, please let me know in the comments. It would be a huge help. I would also like to give a thank you to Emerald, Meepers, Mystic, and Big Wav for helping me last night bang out the terraforming around this world, because I really wanted to get this world done so I could produce more content for you guys. That's why I was one day off of my upload, so I'm sorry for that, but it was worth it in the end because I got the quality I wanted. So guys, that's it for this episode of How to Super Mario, and I will catch you guys in the next one, guys. Peace out.